What's good, C&E Squad? Today is a little bit different than the videos that you typically see on this channel. We wanted to open up with you guys in regards to everything that's been going on with us, in regards to Eden being pregnant and everything that's been going on with our doctor's visits and everything like that.
Yeah, and I do like doing videos like this because I like getting your guys' opinion on kind of if you've gone through the same thing as us. So if you have, like, when we get more into it, let us know down below if like anything like this happened to you and your child, and like if it was a big deal or not a big deal for you.
So, in regards to opening up about our lives on this channel, it's something that we do from time to time. As you guys have been with us, you pretty much can find out some things that have happened inside our life, but we don't nearly open up to you guys as much as we would like.
Yeah, because I know like mostly you guys want to see more entertainment. I know some of you guys do want to see more videos like this where we get really real with you guys, but most of you guys, let's face it, you want to see entertainment. So like, this will be a little bit on this channel, but once the baby's here, it's gonna be all over on the vlog channel. Like,
yeah,
pretty much 100%.
The reason why we don't typically post a lot of our personal life on this channel is because it feels weird mixing real life, personal stuff with a lot of high volume entertainment on this channel.
Because it's like, will you take us serious still if you see like this side of us, but then you see this side of us and you guys are kind of like, oh, like they're just doing it for views, or like that's not real, or like et cetera, et cetera.
There's so much that goes on in regards to that, and we don't let comments affect us or anything like that. But when we post serious videos, a lot of people seem to think that we may be not telling the truth or doing, like, it just seems weird with entertainment, and because we prank you guys so much.
Well, it's also because some people don't tell the truth who do like pranks and stuff. So I mean, like we just kind of get wrapped up in that. But when we are telling the truth, like 100%.
We always are. Yeah, we're always gonna be telling you guys the truth. But over on our vlog channel, that's where we're gonna open up a lot more. That's where we're gonna do all of our serious videos. So if you have not already subscribed over there, please do us a favor, go over there. The link is down below. We have two videos that are on the channel right now. We're gonna be posting there weekly moving forward, starting next week. And then we're gonna be doing, we're hoping to do daily once baby boy gets inside this world.
And we might actually put the labor and delivery over on that channel as well. So if y'all wanna see that, go subscribe to the vlog channel.
So, in regards to our pregnancy, and it always feels weird when I say our pregnancy, even though it's like our pregnancy, you're the one that's pregnant.
It is our pregnancy. I'm pregnant, but it's our pregnancy. And I don't know where to start with it. I guess it first came to our attention when we went to a doctor's, or I went to a doctor's visit, because Cameron can't come to the
I can't even go, and that's one of the things that is really sad in regards to just the experience of this pregnancy, especially with it being our first kid, and I'm not there to be able to see everything and experience everything.
Like, just like when she actually told me you were on speaker, you were either on FaceTime or I had him on the phone, so like he heard it, but you can't.
That's weird. That's weird not being there and not being able to feel the emotions and things like that inside the room.
Yeah, because good or bad, like you're supposed to be there and support each other. But...
Right. So Eden was at an ultrasound. I think it was how many weeks?
Yeah, it was 21 weeks. So it's about a month ago now. And I did the ultrasound, and they said, I don't think the ultrasound people are actually allowed to tell you if anything's wrong. Like your doctor has to say that to you. So I did the ultrasound.
It's crazy because they pretty much know everything, just like the nurses know everything, but you need like the person who has clearance to walk in and be able to tell you everything, or else they can possibly get in trouble or something.
Yeah. So then I went into the doctor's office, and like I had Cameron on FaceTime, and they said they wanted me to go see a specialist. And whenever anyone tells you they want you to go see a specialist, that's always super scary, because it's like, why? Because I feel like in my mind,
like, why can't you just tell me? Why can't you just do all this stuff right here at the hospital that we're already at? But it was just really, really unexpected news. But as we go through life, we realize that a lot of people with their pregnancies, there's a whole lot of things that can possibly go wrong with pregnancies, and just not even just with just the delivery.
Yeah.
Just things leading up to it.
I know that sometimes you don't know until the baby's born, but I guess there are, with all the technology now, they can see a lot through the ultrasound.
Mm-hmm.
And so, the only thing she told me at the doctor's office basically was that, like, there were some marks on the heart, or there was one mark on the heart.
It sounded scary.
Which is scary. The
sounded
heart,
really, really
the
scary.
heart is obviously, like, the main part of the body.
Right.
And
when I heard that, I was just like, whoa.
Exactly, but when doctors tell you, they tell you so casually, which is always weird to me, because it's like, okay, is it a big deal? Is it not?
I think I was on the phone and I was just like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean? That's how I always am on the phone. I may like be silent when we're going through the whole doctor's visit. I'm just on there. They may not even know I'm on the phone. I was like, what does that mean?
I know, the camera turns. He's like, oh, sorry, I didn't know you were there. So yeah, there was one mark on the heart, which, and then there were some marks on the kidneys as well. And those are both pretty vital organs. So hearing that, I'm like, like, is it something I've done? Like, is it like something I ate? Like, et cetera, et cetera. So that was super, super frightening to hear. Just, I didn't even know stuff like that really happened.
Well, the first real thing that comes to mind is, okay, is our baby okay?
Yeah.
That's the first thing that came to mind. Is our baby okay? Is like, what's the deal? I need to know everything. Give me every piece of information you can provide to me. I need to know what's going on. So as we went deeper into it, the doctor pretty much told us that our baby boy, soon to be baby boy, he has calcium deposits on his heart. Or a calcium deposit on his heart.
Yeah, which is what, like, the specialist we had to go see got more into it. And we had to go see a specialist because it's a more in-depth ultrasound.
Right. It's called echogenic intracardiac focus is what it's called. It's found in...
Confusing name.
It's found in 3 to 5% of normal pregnancies in... could cause like no problems, but there are some issues that could come along with it but it's only one marker for Down syndrome.
Yeah, so that is, I want to say it's maybe not the only concern with it, but as far as the specialist said, like, pretty much that's the only one you really have to worry about, is that it could be a marker for Down syndrome. Now hearing that, I think that would make most parents freak out. Thankfully... Anything
that will be wrong with your child will make you freak out.
Yeah. Not saying anything bad, like if you have a Down syndrome child, I just think, anything that is out of the ordinary is going to make you freak out.
It's basically just a world of unknown.
Yeah.
Right now, that's basically where we are. The thing that helps us out is Eden actually took a blood test earlier. That's why we were able to find out baby boys, that he was a baby boy.
Yeah, the gender so early is because... I don't know what it's actually called, but basically it's like a genetic marker test to see if you have the genetic marker for any like mental or also like physical diseases that you can pass down. So thankfully my blood work for Down syndrome was super, super low. And now Cameron didn't get his done, but basically mine was so low that he doesn't really have to. He also said because he's like a black male, it's like even lower for him, so...
For a lot of the things is what they were saying.
So thankfully, we don't think the mark on the heart should be anything, because mostly it's just for Down syndrome, and since I took the test, it shouldn't be too much about that.
By the time we went to the specialist, so we've been knowing about this for maybe, like 3 weeks, 4 weeks?
Yeah, three.
Like almost 4 weeks now. When we recently went to the specialist, they told us that the calcium deposit is in fact still there on his heart, but we had good news. It did start going away. Like it's smaller. It's a smaller calcium deposit. What they told us originally is that by the time we went to go see the specialist, it may actually be gone, but it's all determined on the baby.
And also I don't know if it was. I think either the lady I did the ultrasound with. Or one of the other ones said like, oh, her like grandchild had a mark on his heart and he was born and everything was fine. So
and it seems like people have this, it's more often, but even though Google just told us it's 3 to 5%.
I know, but which is actually more scary to hear because the doctors were telling us like it's very common. Very, very common.
Like very common, but it's really not that common. And then in regards to the fluid and
So
baby boy's kidneys.
Fluid on the. Yeah, did I say spleen at first?
Did you?
I don't know.
I think you said kidneys.
It was kidneys, yeah.
So in his kidneys, there's fluid. It's called hydronemphoresis.
And I'm pretty sure she said the fluid is
pee.
it's like just urine in the kidneys, which makes sense since your kidneys are used for like cleaning that.
Yeah.
Which is another thing, thankfully, that is fairly normal. Now, something that the specialist told me was that the normal like diameter.
It's like 4 milliliters.
Yeah.
The normal amount inside a kidney when babies have this issue. Usually, it's boys that have the issue in the first place. But in regards to boys having the issue, it's usually only 4 milliliters.
Yeah, and ours was like 6 milliliters, which again, just anything off from the ordinary kind of makes you like, ooh. Like,
right, and every time they tell us something, it's like, oh, like what does that mean? Now she said that is fairly safe. Yeah. That is fairly safe. It pretty much happens. It's a common occurrence in boys. There could be a whole lot of different factors with that. It could be a factor of he just is not strong enough to release all of it yet.
Yeah, like the kidneys aren't strong enough or something along
his
those
muscles.
lines. Yeah, I'm trying to remember
aren't
exactly
strong enough.
I mean, like I remember clear in my mind that basically both things weren't a crazy concern, but yes, they do still need to be monitored.
Right.
Now we're hoping
it wouldn't affect delivery though.
That's true.
That specifically would not affect delivery.
And I was thinking that the kidney one might affect delivery because like potential like urine like getting like in my bloodstream or something. And so I was thinking like that might be something I had to worry about. But they said delivery either way like that's going to be completely fine. So that's comforting. I don't want to be going in and have to like think like, oh, I have to do a C-section or something like that. And like best case scenario for all of this is that if it goes away by the time I'm at, I don't remember the month mark they said. It's different for everyone, basically, is what they said. But if it goes away by the time I'm at like 7-8 months, that's ideal. So that's really what we're hoping for.
We're hoping that it just goes away prior to. The thing is, in regards to the calcium deposit on his heart, it does not guarantee that anything's wrong with him. It does happen. It does go away, like we just mentioned. We're not a carrier of that trait, or is that what it is, or whatever it is. So we're hoping that nothing's wrong with him in any way. We're hoping everything is okay with baby boy, like for real. That the only downside of that is it could be Down syndrome. We don't believe it is. Then there's no real downside to the kidney thing besides the fact that baby boys will usually urinate that out later, like after they're born.
That's true. So that's also, even if it doesn't go away, like we go 8-9 months into pregnancy and this kidney part isn't gone, they could just pee it out afterwards. Or basically they will.
No, they could.
They could.
They more than likely. Most of the time it goes away before you deliver.
Yeah.
And then if it doesn't, usually I think she said like 80% of boys usually let that out themselves naturally. And if not, then we will be looking at like surgery or something like that to go ahead and.
That's true. She did say potentially surgery.
Yeah.
She said it's an uninvasive surgery.
Low risk.
It wouldn't be anything crazy, but still like your newborn going under surgery.
Right.
I mean, I don't know, infection and like a ton of other things I think happen with surgery, and a newborn like even more prone to it. So hopefully it's gone. That's like really, really, really what we're hoping for right now.
Pregnancy is just, it's crazy. It's scary. Being first-time parents is already scary enough. Whether, I'm confident we're going to be good parents and all, but at the same time, it's just like everything is just scary, and I'm just waiting. We're waiting for a baby boy to just get here, and we're, just praying. We hope that, we just have a healthy, safe delivery. There's so much stuff to worry about.
There's so much stuff to worry about. So like y'all know, if you watch like the I'm scared video, I'm personally scared about the labor. Then on top of the labor, it's like, oh, like with the labor, I hope the baby comes
Right.
out good and nothing happens, there's no complications. So it really is like there's the stress of actually raising a child, which is like years and years, but then like this initial stress. Hopefully I'm less stressed in my next pregnancy, but
Right.
since it's my first one, I'm thinking like
Less morning sickness.
Oh my gosh, yes, less morning sickness would be so nice. I've been feeling so good, guys, though. Like the past week, past like 2-3 weeks, I actually feel normal. You don't know how long. Y'all thought I was hyping it up, but I felt so bad. I basically threw up every time I like stood up.
And I told you it would get better, and here we are right now. It's
I know.
gotten a lot better. She's now working out and doing things. She
Yeah.
probably works out more than me, you know what I'm saying? But pretty much we just wanted to give you guys an update in regards to our pregnancy, where we are with life right now. It's definitely changing, and we would like for you guys to be a part of that. We just don't know how much we're going to share on this channel, so we do encourage everybody who wants to see our daily life, and we're going to share a lot with you guys over there because we want to create memories. Baby boy is going to have a lot to look back at.
A lot. Y'all are going to feel like you know him. Like
Yeah, we're still trying to think of a name, but,
but I think we're, in my mind, I've
switches.
narrowed it down to like 2.
What, Cassius and Elijah?
Yeah. That's perfect because it's a C name for you and an E name for me.
Oh, I guess I win.
What do you mean you win?
No, I'm just playing. It just depends. If anything, we're probably gonna go with the middle name being the one we don't choose, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
And also, I am going back to the specialist in like another 3 weeks. So I don't know if we're gonna do a whole video on what they tell me, but maybe like we'll talk about it in one of our lives or something.
If there is a video, that more than likely will be over on our vlog channel. We want to pretty much separate the two, keep all the entertainment right over here, keep making you guys happy, making you guys laugh over here, and over there, like I said, it's not going to be all rainbows all the time. There's going to be
real stuff.
life.
Like stuff like this happens. Good stuff happens, but bad stuff happens in life too, which makes the good stuff better, they say.
Yeah, so anyway, wanted to give you guys a quick little update. And I guess that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's the update. Let us know down below if women who have gone through this, men whose wives have gone through this, because they say it's really common. So let us know if y'all have had like the urine and the kidneys thing, or the mark on the heart, and like kind of if it went away for you, but didn't go away for you. Like
my mother basically said that they have too much technology now, and they pretty much tell you everything that they didn't used to tell you. That's our big thing.
I'm sure back in the day before all of this, like all this stuff. But also there were more complications, right? I don't know.
Right. And there's a way, before we end this off, there is a way to check to see if this is really going to affect baby boy or not, but that will put Eden inside a weird position where they have to use a big needle on her. That could cause complications and things like that.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that because in my mind I was like, no.
So it doesn't give us like peace of mind or anything like that if she's got to go through any of that stuff. And plus there's no peace of mind.
Yeah.
We'll find out when we find out.
They're basically like, hey, I could tell you for sure if this is going to be or more for sure if it's going to be a complication. But the surgery itself will open yourself up to more complications. So I'm like, okay, I'll just wait on it.
And I know we've been pretty much all over the place this whole video, but we're just speaking our mind. It is what it is. But big shout out to Esther Macaripe. Thanks for being part of the CE Squad. And I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but thanks for being part of
look at me to make sure you said it right. I was like, I don't know.
Esther Macaripe.
Yes.
Thanks for being part of the CE Squad and watching our videos. And if you would like a post notification shout out too, as always, click that subscribe button, hit that post notification bell, and comment down below. And until next time, we out.